I guess maybe we can hit the Rich Lux versus Dan controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This
Big drama.
Yeah, this has been heating up for a long time, you know, and it's finally come to a head.
We love Dan.
It's been eating The Office alive.
As you guys know, Dan dressed up as Rich Lux
The queen.
on our
Can't do
Monday
nothing wrong.
Halloween special.
Mm-hmm.
And as we expected, it did provoke a violent response from Rich. He felt...
It was upsetting to
I
see.
can't stand Dan.
So here's Rich Lux
You know what, guys?
from the video titled, I'm suing H3 Podcast and Ethan Klein and Dan. They owe me at least $5,000.
Okay.
I'd like to... tell me how you determined that number, and then we can talk about settlements. But anyway, here's Rich Lux.
Guys, I've had it. I've had it up to here. I'm suing H3 Ethan Klein and Dan. The bitch has had it coming. So there I was, all right, sitting at the Chinese buffet with Eugenia Cooney.
Okay, hold on. Is
getting-
that a joke? Rich Lux says he's at a Chinese buffet with Eugene Cooney. And,
We have some timestamps in the doc if you want.
here, let's listen.
All these messages on my phone that Dan has impersonated me. And I'm like, are you serious? It's bad enough that Dan is jealous of me, but now I can't stand Dan. I can't stand Dan.
Oh no,
I
Rich.
can't stand Dan. And he's impersonating me. This video,
Why did he record it from the H3 podcast mix?
stand
Like he
Dan.
just recorded it?
I can't stand Dan. I can't stand Dan. And he's impersonating
Yeah.
me.
What?
This video,
What is that?
this video has over like 500,000 views,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't even look nothing like me.
I don't know
The
about that
whole
one.
thing
Rich.
is off. The whole thing is off. So I'm gonna decide to.
So he's upset. Here, I'll go to some of the timestamps.
Mm-hmm.
And Dan, you can decide if you want to apologize or what when I'm done here.
Dan.
I'm a little shocked that he's upset. I thought.
Okay, I had to change my battery.
honoring him in a way. I
Yeah,
thought it
you
would
know,
be an honor.
I thought so too, but maybe it's just because you have had an ongoing feud. Maybe you've said some unkind things about Rich, and I think
Rich
maybe
said that I'm the queen and I've done nothing wrong.
he did say that.
I think he said that.
You think you're the
In
queen
jest.
and you can do nothing wrong.
Dan is the queen.
Yeah.
Dan is the queen. What happened to that, Rich?
Because Dan is so draining. He's been driving my battery out. The other guy's name, they've been doing a pretty good job. He's not picking up the slack. Dan's been pushing the buttons, you know, and doing his whole thing, doing it right, okay? And then the other girl, I forgot her name. Well, first of all, AJ, I think his name is, he dressed up like a Jedi, which to me, it was giving like Hugh Hefner vibes. Like for a second, I was giving like Hugh Hefner vibes.
Hold on.
Oh.
Like,
Does it have
I
any
kind of
cool
know what he
abilities?
means by that.
Yeah,
It was-
no, that
And you know
actually-
why? It's because of all the chest, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had our troubles with Rich Lux early on. I love this fucking guy, man. He's fucking awesome.
Well, the minute we start liking him too much, then he does something to piss me
Right,
off.
exactly.
We got to keep him like at a medium length.
These are like one of those like nice like professional toy lightsabers. It was my brother's, and I accidentally broke it a long time ago, and then I just turned it into a prop.
So wait, there's like a significant amount of downvotes, 300 downvotes on this. What happened? Let me go to the
I
comment.
think they're probably just
Goof.
they probably. I don't want to break the illusion, but I'm pretty sure he's joking, and maybe they thought he was real.
Oh,
and they were disappointed
gosh.
by the clickbait.
They only care about the
Oh
clout.
gosh. So this comment here says, "I love these comments from people that don't get that Rich is joking." Oh no.
Oh, maybe they thought he. Maybe it's the opposite of what I said. Maybe it's people that thought he was serious and were upset that they were coming for me. They were standing up for me.
Okay. Oh well, that's nice.
I can't even ride Space Mountain without Dan ruining my vacation.
Very good.
I do have a backup one.
Very good. Very good.
Always have a backup.
I'll tell you, we bought the boys these lightsaber toys from Disneyland. All right, this clip is too long, Rich. You're stretching the fair use on this one.
And then the other.
Okay.
You gonna sue him?
Thank you. Well, I might. I mean, what was the point of that lightsaber clip? You could have cut that earlier.
I think he's going through Right, Olivia? Because Olivia timestamped it. He's critiquing all of our costumes.
Yes, he's going through and talking about
Yeah.
us.
Ethan's just criticizing the editing.
I'm just
Yes.
saying who's suing who.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other girl, I forgot her name. Oh my God, you leave her name in the comments.
Colleen Ballinger's in the studio for a live interview.
No
you're
way.
It's okay.
That's fucked.
It's not Colleen, it's her alter ego.
I think that this is the video that would have went over well. I think her and her are sisters.
All aboard!
But
So you,
apologies.
Yeah, you're
Yo,
right.
I do kind of
and
look like her.
what it did.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. No, you pulled it off, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Did go hand in hand.
Fuck me, right?
Not what I appreciate.
So you're saying, Rich, you don't need Miranda plus ukulele would have been forgiven.
I say
This
ukulele.
is going on for a while,
Rich,
dude.
we're gonna have to talk about fair use stuff. Dude. This is upsetting.
Plus Miranda would have
You are stealing my content.
made more sense
Colleen
to my
plus
eyes for real.
ukulele, not a good.
I think
combo.
Colleen should have existed.
Crazy response. To
What
the fuck? I'm just gonna.
People that you really don't.
so long? I just looked for it 3
Wrong.
times.
It's bringing people. It's bringing people. It's bringing people.
This is just. Why don't you just call this here H3 podcast re-uploaded?
Dude, that's what I can
Rip
do.
plugs.
Because she needs recognition.
Rip luck.
She's one of those people that you really don't really notice until they just snipe you. You don't underestimate people like that. Her. You
So
don't want.
true.
Let me tell you what. I've been watching H3 for a long time. I'm like the 158,000 subscriber, and I just want to say this: the coverage on Colleen Ballinger, huge. I mean, amazing.
Oh, thank
When
you.
she put up the
That's
PowerPoint
nice.
and went list by list, it was no stone unturned.
Very nice.
And that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't expect it. She's a little sneaky snake snipe. Do not underestimate her. Now, Ethan Klein, the skinny legend,
Oh,
he looked like was a SpongeBob. I was shocked. And of course, you can't say nothing wrong about he was a queen too. She was cool. Now, here's the mistake. Because I watched the podcast, unlike some people who claim they do, but they really don't. I've watched
oh,
the
that's a call out. Wait, he actually must. I think he actually is a big time fan. Oh, Rich,
Rip plugs.
Rip Lux.
podcast, and honestly, the biggest mistake that Ethan Klein made this week was, and he admitted it, and I don't know why he did it. The video was called "Being Chased by Michael Myers" or something like that. First of all right.
Oh my God, dude, there's actually a resemblance.
Awesome.
I'll take it.
It's
one's the
yeah,
pretty
I
falls.
mean, you know,
Besides him being a creep.
well, you know, we're not saying you did what he did,
Right.
but the robe.
You should adopt the look.
Right.
So wait, he's calling me out. Okay, I'll listen
see
to you.
what he's got.
Yeah, I'll hear you out.
He said, Ethan Klein said, and this is where I have an issue with Ethan, and a lot of people behind the scenes say similar things. The thing was, Ethan Klein said that he was going to title the video "Interview with Colleen Ballinger." Girl, if he would have made that the title of the video,
You think so? See, that was a whole internal debate.
I said it. And you know what? He said something like, and Dan talked him out of it.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
So me, AB, and Love colluded to cook up the dumbest clickbait title.
I made the thumbnail
which
and
was
everything.
Colleen Ballinger is in the studio for an interview. And then we got pushback from Dan, who said, "Yeah, here's the thumbnail."
We just had it up. We had it in the chamber.
So happy to be
I was
here.
like, it's the one time a year we could use it. Let's do it.
A little Halloween trick.
Oh,
Let's use it on
we can
Friday.
go back and change Monday's episode to this.
I'm happy with how it turned out.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
But I don't know. You know, it's easy to say, "Oh, that would have crushed." But like, if people were clicking it for that interview, do you think they would have stuck around? That's the weird thing about our show. They do stay.
This is the thing. I think our audience knows that we meme on this at this point, like on title and thumbnail. We talk about it a lot on the show, so it's sort of just like a meme. Most people understand that, and then new people, it'll bring them over, and half the people will be pissed, and the other half will be, oh, what's going on this show?
I'll stay.
Yeah.
We'll get them next time.
We haven't done it in a while. Too.
Although the thumbnail with my SpongeBob look was pretty cool.
Well, I said Olivia can just come in another day with that costume on, and we can just.
We can do that any day.
Keep it in our
do it
back
again.
pocket, girl.
So if you see that thumbnail, please still click it.
In case of emergency, break that glass, and I'll put on the red lip.
In case you guys see that on Friday, definitely it was Colleen who's going to be here. I just contacted her, and she's coming on Friday.
She's in the GM.
Yeah. Unrelated.
Million views like that, real quick, girl. Clock that the house. Clock it the house. It would have been an easy million views. I don't know why he did it. Ethan Klein is slipping. Dan is letting Ethan Klein slip. I would have, if I was there, I would have changed the title. Colleen interview with Colleen Ballinger? Question mark, question mark. And then it's because when the camera turned to her, I thought it was Colleen. The impersonation was on, unlike Dan. And because Dan could do no wrong. And the AJ guy dressed up as the Jedi, that was spot on. The only one who missed the mark for me was Ethan Klein, because he should have titled the video Colleen Ballinger interview. And a matter of fact, you can still do it. You can.
All right, we got to get Rich on the phone, I think. I think it's time we got to talk to him.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's time to bring him into the universe.
Okay.
I think we need to roll out the red carpet, full interview.
No, I don't want him in the studio. Let's start with a phone call. I mean, listen, no offense. The thing is, when you bring someone in a studio, you're stuck with them for a whole episode.
Right.
And so I like to start with the phone call because I can exit that when I want to.
Right.
And I kind of, sometimes when I get stuck in the studio with someone, it turns into hell. Because I'm just stuck there. And I don't want to talk to them anymore.